Good morning, one and all. It is I once again, Mr. Cinema Junkie. That's right. Um, as some will attest, I was online late last night, or late into the early morning. Had a little touch of the insomnia. I was finally able to fall asleep about maybe 7:30 this morning. At about 10 o'clock, I got the rude awakening of the dog barking like a maniac. And in that state of mind, all I hear is barking. I don't really reason why. I mean, it could have been 6 armed intruders in this apartment. And I would have just been like, shut up, dog, damn you to hell. Shut up. Barking all the time. Hell, if they're going to kill me, let them kill me while I'm sleeping. I just want to sleep. But then my brain started firing on all pistons, and I thought, oh yeah, she only barks like that when someone's at the door. And I went to go check, and sure enough, the 2 packages here. This one, handle with care. Fragile. Actually, this comes from Quebec, or through Quebec, Canada. I don't know. But let me show you what I got here. This is from a little company called DIY Productions. And I decided to give them a little shot, see what exactly they offer. After they were brought to my attention by none other than your friend and mine, Jesse Midnight Crawler. Now, I went to go order this product that he was offering, and I messaged the guy, Jan. I can't remember the last name. I'm not all here, everyone. Sorry, but yeah, I messaged him asking how do I order this tape, this DVD. How do I order it? Let's get down to brass tacks here. What do I got to do? And he says, you order it from me. I was like, okay. Gimme. You know, what do I do? So, yeah, it was a whole PayPal thing and so on and so forth. But I got to tell you, excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. I got to tell you, the guy's a hell of a pitch man, because it was like, yeah, I want to order this one DVD, and he says, well, you know, I got this other stuff too, and I got this, and I was really like, I really didn't have the money to buy another item, which is why I was only buying one DVD. But after he was like, well, I got this title here, and I got this one here, and this one is really like, you know, over the top, and he was giving me the rundown on all these titles. So I had some pending pre-orders on Amazon. Did a little shuffle and canceled one of the pre-orders that I had, so I would be able to afford another DVD. And I guess I'll find out if that was the right move or not. He was basically telling me things like, and this is like a super bold statement in my opinion. And I guess maybe just the fact that he was saying these things made me think, well, at least the guy believes in his product enough. Um, sure, he could just very well be trying to hawk some DVDs, but apparently these are of his creation. And of course, well, I guess if you make a movie or something, you're gonna believe in it enough to push it and pitch it as much as possible. I don't know. There was just something about what he was telling me. I was kind of like, oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're laying down here, man. Cool. Um. Anyways, this is what these are what I got from him. Yeah. The original purchase was this here. This is what Jesse brought to my attention. It's called the Underground Gore Dealers Connection, straight from the hell pit of the underground. It is short films, a collection of short films, gore-laced short films, and these are titled "Who Watched Them Die," "Pushed to the Limit," "Elmer's Justice," and they're from different countries. "Who Watched Them Die" was from USA. "Meat is Meat" is from the USA. "Cryptic Plasm: The Possession," that's USA. "Meat Butcher Baby," Canada. "Snuff Tape 3," Dead Red and Brown, Germany. "Bloody Sunset," Sweden. "Purgatory," Canada. "Pushed to the Limit," Australia. And "Elmer's Justice," Russia. So you got a nice little collection of different countries pulling out all the stops and adding their adding their know-how in the whole gore scene. This is done on a DVD-R format, as is evident by the purple hue. Not a problem. I mean, that's a good way to go. The okay, the label. It's a paper label, but there you go. That's the first one that I got. That's the reason that I even contacted the guy was for this collection. So the Underground Gore Dealers Connection, Ultra Gore, and it's signed by Nemesis Bathory and Jan. There's his name there, and I can't make it out. Couts, Jan. I remember his first name was Jan. So there's that. Looking forward to checking that out. And then this is a movie that he sold me on. I watched the previews to it, and I thought, well, that looks kind of cool. Remind me of the German splatter movies. This one is called Necromance: A Love Story. You see the guy on the cover there looks fairly menacing. Signed by Necro Chaos. Loneliness and lack of love can be responsible for extreme acts of brutality, especially on oneself, right? Even causing unthinkable sexual depravity. Like I just said, the descent in hell has just begun. It's only the beginning. Tad redundant, but hey, you get it. Necrophilia is not an option, it's a way of life. Humans are the cancer, humans are the true monster. Well, there's someone with something to say, huh? This is numbered. Look, number 22 out of 50. Limited run of 50. And I just dropped my damn movie. Great. That's what I get for leaning stuff on the desk the wrong way. Yeah, just kick it around, man. It's not like you paid for it or anything. Here it is. Necromance, A Love Story. And yes, very DIY. I remember I used to use these labels on some of my DVDs. And yes, DVD-R format. Very cool, very cool. Region free. They're shipped in cases but slipped in these envelopes, I guess, for extra protection during the shipping. And some bubble wrap. So thank you for that. Thank you for taking the extra care to make sure that they weren't like flying off the spindles and getting all scratched up. So yeah, here's a nice little, some independent underground gore. This one here, Necromance. He was saying, Jan was saying, forget necromantic. This is the one here, man. My shit goes over the top. Mine goes way beyond that. And necromantic is kind of like a household name. It's when it comes to movies of based on the subject of necrophilia. Necromantic is one that's very recognizable. And he was just kind of like, necromantic, pff, this is the one you should be seeing. And I was like, I appreciate the passion, which is why I went this extra step to cancel an order just so I could afford to see it. Because it's like, all right, I'll give it a whirl. You know, let's do this, shall we? So yeah, I am the proud owner of these two titles here, and of course, I didn't cancel all the orders. So here's my Amazon package. Not everything in this package is going to be shown because not everything in this package is mine. God, I hate when that happens. Look, this should be a very simple procedure. Just zip and I'm done and I'm in the package and I'm showing you all the goodies. But this always just rip and then I'm left with this little flappy thing right here. Damn it. And it's like made to where you can't really get a good grip on it. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Pooey! Son of a bitch. I did it! Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, first let me get out of here the stuff that's not going to be shown. I wish I was showing this one, but you will. Say it isn't so, Joe. Say it isn't so. You will be seeing these in another video on another channel. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So out of the 5 items that are in here, only 2 of them are mine. And I will have to review this tape later to make sure that my address didn't get flashed all over the camera, which I've done before. Big, bold, black marker letters. This is where I live. Come and get me. It would be nice if I flashed my address on here and people said, hey, there's his address. Man, I got so much stuff to send him. He's going to love this movie and this movie. Here's a pair of my panties, my bra, my mother's bra, because he's weird like that. Nah, people would be sending me, there's a picture of my dick. I guess you could do that here without, you don't need my address for that. So just don't do that, please. I'm asking nicely, don't do that. Now I'm probably going to get like a whole flood of ding-dongs, pee-pees, and wee-wees. I don't need that in my life right now, man. So anyways, well, I'll be damned. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? I didn't I didn't know this. Um. Okay. Wow. Sorry for the little delay there. I was just trying to get caught up on this. Uh, I'll get to that in just a second. The first DVD. I mean, the first Blu-ray. First thing's a Blu-ray. Huh. Telling you, man, I'm not firing on all my pistons right now. Like, wake the fuck up. Um, I got the Blu-ray for Angst. Now, I have never seen this movie before. I've heard the title thrown around a few times, um, and it it was brought to my attention again because there's this collection of movies uh, that are coming out. One collection, and it has this movie. I believe it has this movie. Um, Necromantic 1, Necromantic 2, and Shram, if I pronounce that correctly. Now, I have Shram on DVD. I have Necromantic 1 and Necromantic 2. I don't have this one. And I went ahead and ordered it because I was thinking, there, now I have all four. But then someone told me about some, who was it? Tyler. It was Tyler Doyle. Pretty sure it was him who said that the collection is really cool because there's two bonus movies on it, two short films, I guess, that are hard to find outside of that collection. I was like, fuck, are you kidding me? You mean there's some other movies on there that I'm not going to be able to find anywhere else? So now it's like, am I going to be one of them double dipping sons of bitches that goes out and buys that entire collection, even though I just bought this to complete it? But then again, Sharma's on DVD, and I believe this is now a nice Blu-ray transfer. And who doesn't like a nice Blu-ray transfer, right? Sometimes, like I was telling Jesse, sometimes the transfers can be a little too nice. I've seen these Ultra 4K TVs, and I'm looking at it, it's like, man, it's like looking through a window in someone's house. I mean, it's like live TV, and some of these movies shouldn't look like that. Some of these movies weren't made to look like that. It looks too clean. In my opinion, in my honest opinion, some of them look a little too clean. Um, I bought, what, about a year or two ago, I bought the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K edition. Um, now Jesse hit me to the fact that they come out with an Ultra 4K edition. I was like, I haven't even watched the 4K edition yet because I've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre at least 24 times, and I wasn't in a mad rush to watch it again. Um, I bought it because it really looked like a really nice edition, and what the hell? Oh, sorry. Something distracted me out there. I'm very easily distracted right now too. That's another thing about being half asleep. Um, but anyways, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of those ones that I like. I like it to look a little dirty, a little gritty, a little dirty. The VHS copies that I had before were like a little too dirty, where you couldn't make out little details. And then when they released it on like Laserdisc or and DVD, then you could see like little details that I could never see before, like the spiders on the ceiling. I didn't really know they were looking at spiders on the ceiling for a long time. I was like, what do they keep looking up in that corner for? What is that? I didn't know they were little like daddy long legs just crawling all over the place. Just little things like that. Um, Now like Ultra 4K, I'm wondering just how shiny and polished it's going to look, and I can count the blades of grass and stuff like that. It's like, is that really necessary? Um, but we'll see. I don't have any plans on buying an Ultra 4K TV, which I hear you need to make it look right with the Ultra 4K Blu-ray. No, I'm gonna hold off on that for a little while. It's like I'm trying to get my collection caught up to where I ordered, like, I'm replacing a lot of my stuff on Blu-ray, and now what? I gotta go over everything again and go to Ultra 4K at probably twice what I'm paying for the Blu-ray now. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard sell for me. But anyways, I'm just yammering right now, and I'm looking at the time. I can't believe 20 minutes has passed already. Angst, Blu-ray, based on a serial killer, which I love movies that are based on true stories, as many of you do. Now, onto the other disc, and the reason I was all like, what? This is a movie from the director of Blood Feast, La Petite Mort. Now, the reason I said, get out of here, are you serious? Is because it says here, Ryan Nicholson presents. I don't know Ryan Nicholson had anything to do with this movie. I just saw a preview for this movie and I thought, well, fuck yeah, I'm getting that. Let me see what it says here. It's a Marcel Waltz film. Manouche is in it. Andres Pape, Ines Samuel, Anna Habak, Anika Strauss, Magdalena Kelly, music and editor Michael Dunner, special effects Olaf Ittenbach. Well, fuck. Didn't know that either. Olaf Ittenbach. Need I say more? But yes, from Matador Films, and presented by your friend and mine, Ryan Nicholson. And I thought, what are the chances of there being another Ryan Nicholson? But I know that part 2 had, I believe, I have to put my glasses on, I cannot see. Ryan Nicholson and Megan Nicholson listed as makeup artists on the second one. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now I'm even more excited. Can't wait to watch that. So, Angst, La Petite Mort, and my DIY releases, Underground Gore Dealers Connection, Straight from the Hell Pit of the Underground, and Necromance, A Love Story. That is what I got. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. And that, my lovelies, should be the last video you're going to see from me until possibly next week. Because this week, I get ready to go to Texas Frightmare Weekend once again. I will be taking off Thursday. It is Tuesday now. So today will be spent packing up a few things because we have the maintenance people coming in to paint the apartment, and I don't want them putting paint all over my shit. And gotta protect your stuff, man. What's the matter? It's a dog. What else? Yeah, so I'll be getting ready for that. Wednesday I gotta pack, get everything together, make sure I get my video camera ready to go. And then Thursday morning I'll be taking off, and I will be meeting up with that Crazy Austin bunch. Yes, sir. So I'm really looking forward to that. It was like last year. It was the single greatest convention experience I had had, and I had only been to about three. Um, but that one, because I knew people that were there, and I got to meet some people that I had known for a while, but had never got to meet before, and got to meet new people, and the energy that was there. It was like leaving summer camp, you know. I swear it was like the next day or day after I started checking the site to see, did they start booking anybody for next year yet? When is next year's show gonna be? It was like Christmas had just passed, and now here it is again. I fear it will be over. It will be over too soon, just like last time. But I plan to watch a ton of movies. I plan to see quite a few stars. And where I can and when I can, I will capture the footage like I did last time with some extra bonuses because this year is going to be a little different. Um, I am going to be doing some guest appearances for another channel, and I think I've mentioned it a few times, so I'm not going to say what channel right now so that you can see when it happens. And that's when you get to see the rest of these movies here because I will be presenting them on that channel. So, I don't know why I'm being all mysterious for it. It's Jesse Midnight Crawler's channel, a Demented Domain, and I'm going to be sitting in on a couple of his features, a Demented Corner and Brews and Views. So, yeah, I get to drink too. Woohoo! But in closing, everyone, I just want to say thanks for watching. Uh, Thanks for taking time to watch me ramble on and on. You know, and the state that I'm in right now, I know it's like pulling teeth. Really, it's not very enjoyable sometimes. Um, but I also want to say that we as a community, the YouTube community, and more so the Facebook community, because um, that's where we did a majority of our conversing. We've lost a very cool person, uh, Michael Teranishi, who on YouTube was known as Teriyaki Zombie. Got word a couple of days ago that he has passed on. Not exactly sure what the official cause was, but from what I was told, it was a stroke of some sort. He had a stroke, and he was one of those very calm spirits, not quick to anger, not never had any reason to be like hostile or anything. He wasn't abrasive or, you know, he was just very calm, very zen, in my opinion. And he would talk about everything from movies to food. He was always like posting pictures of the food that he was eating and or stuff he'd pick up from 7-Eleven. And then I in turn would go to 7-Eleven and I'd say, hey man, did you try these chips? Or hey, check out the burrito I got, or hey, just, and you could do that because he was actually interested in that. He was actually like, oh yeah, I haven't tried that yet, I will. And but um, yeah, I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked to find out that he was no longer with us. We hadn't heard from him in almost a month. And it's not unlike people to take a little break every once in a while from Facebook, just back off, or maybe he had other things to do. I didn't really think much of it until about the fourth week I was like, hey man, he hasn't really posted anything. I'm gonna see if he's okay. And put a message on Facebook, and then we all got a message. We all got tagged in a message saying that they had received a message from a relative of his saying that he had passed away. So we were all like, just like, what? You got to be kidding me! And no, it was a fact. So I just want to take this time to say um, a heartfelt thank you to Michael, just for being him, just for being the guy he was. Just very calm, very cool. Um, Good sense of humor, all around good guy. I honest to God, never heard anyone say a bad word about him. No reason to. He was not that kind of guy to draw any kind of negativity from anyone. He was who he was, and we all appreciated it. So, yeah. Thank you, Michael. Teriyaki Zombie. Yeah, thanks. With that, I will bid you all a fond farewell. And once again, thank you. Thank you for sticking with this video. I saw it fast approaching the 30-second mark, and I said, yeah, I'm going to cut off right at 30 minutes, 30-minute mark, and here it is, going to 32 minutes. So I won't keep you any longer, guys. Be good to one another. Stay cool, and I will be seeing you all next week. I'll be coming in Sunday night, and Monday I'll be editing my footage. So hopefully no later than Tuesday I will have a video uploaded for TFW. But you might see me on Midnight Crawler's channel before then. Not sure how fast he's going to upload these videos. So take it easy, everyone. Take care. Talk to you later.